Hi guys, welcome back to another segment of Topical Issues. As the last two did pretty well, I mean the views were very minuscule, but the views mean nothing to me. The only point to any of this is to get the message out, and that's all it's ever been, and that's all it will ever be. I'm going to do a personal pick of mine. There were three choices from my Facebook page that I had people decide what they wanted me to do, which that will be next week or the week after that. But this is a personal one to me, and it's probably the one that makes me the most frustrated, and that is society. Um, I I would have planned like percentages and things of that nature to show you a more sophisticated side, but instead I am just going to tell it all from here. Um, so let us begin. Where to start? Well, let's start with the fact that society tries to mold this image of what um, everyone is supposed to do or everyone is supposed to look like, how they're supposed to eat, how they're supposed to live, how they're supposed to fucking breathe at this point. And it's sickening. It truly is, because we were not made or engineered to, well, in the beginning we were engineered to be enslaved, but that's another topic I will discuss in another video. We were not made to be carbon copies. We were made to be unique. We were made to be something intelligent, something sophisticated. But instead, we were branded and we were made out to be cattle. Plain and simple. We're puppets. Some of us refuse to remain puppets, and some of us don't realize that we are. I'm not a puppet. I'm sure some of you out there are not. And I'm sure some of you out there may not realize. And I'm sure some of you out there might think that I'm just spitting off bullshit. But I want you to look beside the thick-headedness that you may have, or the doubt you may feel about what I say throughout this video. I want you to open your mind and just allow me to explain this to you. I am not here to brainwash you. I am only here to wake you up. I am only here to send a message that you choose or not choose to spread. Everyone's unique. Everyone's different. I don't want to hear that that's false, because it's not. Today's society, or rather society since probably the dawn of time, has evolved, excuse me, but not in the way that some of us wanted. Now, you see on media, on the media there, all these attractive women or these attractive men, these models, and they're trying to get inside your head and tell you this is how you're supposed to look, this is how you're supposed to feel, this is how you're supposed to live your life. You're all drones in a government you're the mouse in the maze looking for the cheese. That's the best way that I can describe this, that hopefully you'll understand the analogy to that. The government uses us as puppets. They know that we have no power, or they think we have no power. What they don't realize is we have more power than meets the eye. The government is just that naked eye. And I refuse to be a puppet. I won't be. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what leader they get. I will never conform. Never. And you shouldn't either. Because the minute you conform to them, they have you. And you can't get out of that grasp. And if you can, it's much harder. Believe me, I was there. I was naive. I believed everything I heard on the news. I was uneducated. But I've seen and I know. And each and every one of you is beautiful in your own way. Whether you're overweight, whether you're skinny like me, whether you have freckles, acne, whatever society depicts as wrong, you are the key to everything. So you choose to be. If you do not, well, that's okay too. Everyone has personal preferences. Everyone has a path that they have to mold. Mine became helping and restoring education in this topic for those who are unaware, because I feel it is my duty as an American citizen and as a believer in many things that you should be aware of what is happening around you. Because when you're not, everything slips by. And you wonder, why am I living this life? It has no meaning. It's like I'm on an assembly line. It's like I'm on an assembly line, and I have nowhere to go. There's only one door for me, and that one door leads to the same thing that everyone else is going for. And you wonder, and you ask yourself, what am I here for? What is my purpose? Well, I'll tell you what your purpose is. Your purpose is to find that out. Your purpose is to take every action, every means to figure it out. You don't stop. You never stop. And if you do, just retract. It may seem like I'm babbling on to some. Some might, some might understand what I'm saying. And as I said, I didn't prepare this. I didn't write anything, so it's all from the top of my head. So it's coming in scatters, and I'm sorry for that. Now I want to talk a little bit about how it frustrates me. I think that it's absolute bullshit that just because you or I do something that someone doesn't like, that gives them the right to tell you that it's wrong. That gives them the right to tell you that everything that you're doing you shouldn't do. I understand opinion, okay? I understand and respect opinions and views. But when you take it to a judgmental level and you show just so much arrogance, that's when I have an issue with it, and that's when I have to stop you, because there is no justification for your argument. What that person wants to do with their life is their choice, and you should not scold them, and you should not destroy their life over something you simply do not like. There's many things that frustrate me. I'm a very angry person. But out of everything, out of everything that frustrates me, society and humanity is the one thing that frustrates me the most out of anything I've ever studied or educated myself on. There is so much wrong with society. It's just it's it's just fucked. This country's fucked. Everything you're told on the media news is a lie. Almost everything, minus maybe the weather or sports. But you get what I mean, or maybe you don't, but you will. CNN, they are probably one of the biggest corrupt news broadcasts. Anything government related is bullshit. School is a giant cesspool of government funding and money-hungry fucks. What you learn in school, what I have learned from going to school, from graduating, is that pretty much